Oh my God, NerveDJs?
We break your tracks, not your stacks.
The Vice President of the Southeast Region, DJ Squirt. NerveDJs, baby. We break your tracks, not your stacks.
DJ Squirt on UrbanCityRadioStation.com, baby. What? You better shout out to them damn Nerve DJs. Why? Because I'm a Nerve DJ. I'm the Vice President of the Nerve DJs. What?
I see you, boo.
Check out, y'all. I got a celebrity boyfriend this time.
I know what you're talking about, man. I know what the vibe. You know what the vibe is, man. What's going down, mama? DJ in the building. Okay.
That's right. I love it. We have DJ MARVLS. MARVLS.
What's up, baby? What's going down?
Oh my God, listen at your voice.
Listen, man, everybody was telling me, why you have a radio voice? What's going on? I was like, listen, it's just my voice. I don't know. It's just one of those things. Squirt, you know the vibe, Squirt.
You can give
I
me
might make
anything.
you squirt, you know what I mean? Ew.
You can me do anything, Marvelous. Okay, they watching us. Hold on. Okay.
I hate it, baby.
Back to the interview. Okay, here we go. You guys, let me tell you who this is. See why I'm so excited. These are Marvelous.
You said my name right. Yeah.
Marvelous. Oh, because he's marvelous. Oh, he's so marvelous. Okay, let me quit. Okay, here we go. Let's get into this so everybody can see what's up. And then after we get up, they don't know if we're in the same room or not, Marvelous. They don't know if I walk up to the right. You know what I'm saying? You know? Okay, so let me tell y'all who I have on the screen. Okay, and I have built a great relationship with him. As far as y'all know, we got kids in college. Y'all don't know. Y'all don't know. Okay.
Society.
I love it. All right, you guys, check this out. DJ MARVLS has been featured on BET's Rap City, Dub Magazine, New York Scene Magazine, Flow DVD Magazine, Hip Hop Weekly, Manhattan Times. Y'all have no idea.
Oh my
Wait till we get to the questions of what he has accomplished and who's affiliated with. Okay?
Yeah, it's me on me, MARVLS. You know what I'm saying? MARVLOSO, in case it ain't don't so. What it do?
All right, Marvelous, check this out.
Yes, girl.
Everybody knows when you enter this studio, you have to follow the rules before we finish the interview.
What? What?
Oh, there's rules.
Rules up in here. All right, what it do?
Before we interview you, even though you're the celebrity, you gotta follow the rules like everybody else.
Oh, we got rules up in here. Okay.
It's the Squirt rules. Hey. All right, check this out, Marvelous.
Let me know, Bama. What it do?
Rule number 1. When you enter this studio, you belong to DJ Squirt.
And I'll get to that one. Check on that one.
Hey now, that's dope. So you said it on camera, you have agreed, so you are at my liberty. All right, check this out.
It's like a dungeon right here. What is poppin'?
Rule number 2, boo. Now that we're in this beautiful relationship, send smoke signals, telepathic messages, phone calls, text. I don't care how you do it, Marvelous. You need to break up with whoever.
Well, I don't know that you don't got somebody around rolling around somewhere.
You can check me.
But I'll follow your joint. I see you. We're here with you.
I'm all yours, Marvelous. You just have to agree to be all mine.
Yeah. Yeah, we agree. Let's get this popping.
All right, boo. So, all right now, Marvelous. Everybody knows that in a relationship, if the woman is not happy, it is not a great relationship.
Yo,
all right.
Tough, man.
So you and I together, they're watching us on the screen. We're going to show other people how you learn to get along. It's all about making the woman happy in a relationship.
You never argue with the woman. You know, you got to get that vibe right. You feel me?
Right. So, also, what I need you to do, I'm going to read you a story. At the end of the story, I need you to tell me how you're going to make me happy. But let me give you some tips.
Yeah.
DJ Squirt has a voice that is marvelous.
Oh, man.
That's your superpower over me, okay?
Oh, man. Good.
Anything you want.
Like this.
All right. So, that's your superpower. But I'm going to read this story. In the story, you got to say my name at the end of the story. You have to tell me how you're going to make me happy and describe how you're going to do it. All right?
Yeah, let's go with this challenge.
Here's the story. We took a weekend away in a cabin on the hill. 2 nights, 3 days.
Yeah, okay.
Anything you can think of, Marvelous, we did that. Okay?
Okay.
Anything. All right?
Okay, Squirt.
All right, it's the 3rd day, boo. We done did our thing. We got to get back to our work. You a boss, I'm a boss. We got to make our money. All right?
Yeah.
I'm ready. We wake up on that 3rd morning, look out the window. We stuck in this damn cabin. It's 20 feet of snow outside, and we can't get back to business.
What?
Your girlfriend got a funky attitude now.
Squirt, we can't have that.
Not stuck in no cabin with me. You can't. You know that's not good.
No.
All right, here we go. This is the scene. All day long, I've been rolling my eyes and stuff and giving you no body language. We ain't having no action. Very uncomfortable.
Okay.
So the end of the night, you know it's cold, so we got to get back in front of this fireplace. Okay? You pour me some wine, trying to get me together, but I'm still acting funky. So we're sitting here on a bed.
What am I drinking?
Oh, we both. Well, you know, you pour me some. We both drinking. We good. We both drinking.
Okay. All right. Just making sure.
So now we're sitting here, and I'm acting funky. You have to tell me. Oh, wait a minute. I don't have any clothes on.
Okay.
I'm playing hard to get. I'm acting funny and I'm playing hard
to get with no clothes on. All right.
But here we go. Now you got to tell me, with your personality, whatever it is, how you would make me happy.
Number one, I use my radio voice on you, baby. And then make sure I make you squirt.
Okay. All you had to do is say my name. You was about to get it anyway. All right. That is dope. So guess what, DJ Marvelous?
Yes, you have just been
certified.
Made it, baby. We came through. You heard?
You in there, baby. We in there.
Nice.
So, thank you for playing in my madness, DJ Marvelous. It's wonderful.
I love you, man. Love your personality.
Thank you, honey. Ooh, you about to start. But anyway, thank you, boo. I need you to do me a favor.
What's up? What's the deal?
Shoot out your social media for my audience so everybody can follow you. Not that the world isn't, but you know what I'm saying.
Yeah, you know what it is. So, my social media is DJ MARVLS. You spell it MARVLS. The DJ in the front. Everything. You can Google me. I got my own application. I got it all. We moving, we shaking, we baking, we cooking, and eating at the same time. Vibes.
I know that's right. You better go, boy. All right, you guys, check this out. Everybody knows UrbanCityRadioStation.com is about bringing people together, showing them who you are, what you're made of, sharing your challenges, struggles, and success to be an inspiration to someone else. Okay? Marvelous. Our kids are bamboozled by some media and social.
I'm with you on that one.
They're killing each other. We got 8-year-olds killing themselves. We have to do something. Okay?
I feel it.
So this platform is about showing them the real superstars, who you are, what you're made of. You got a whooping when you put crayon on the wall. You can relate to them.
Absolutely.
And they can understand that you're the same person that they are that day, even though you are successful.
Listen, man. It's all about being positive every day you're gonna battle negative no matter what happens. You are going to. It isn't. You're not. There's no way to stop it. But in order to do it, you just have to think positive, change your mind frame, maybe change some circle of friends. Do something a little different if you feel like you're stuck somewhere. But I did it, and I'm still doing it. The grind don't stop. I've done a lot of things in life, and then I don't understand it until people tell me, be like, wow, I did all of that. A kid from Washington Heights, New York City, Dominican. Like, wait a minute, what? So,
you're so down to earth and loving. That's awesome. And a lot of people get on a certain level when they turn real ugly, and it makes it. So look. So we have kids killing themselves. I asked 6 questions because I believe that it displays your personality, it's real answers, and some things that you have been through may inspire someone else. I used to say kids, Marvelous, but I say adults because I know some 10-year-olds that can fool some 50-year-olds right now. Feel me?
You right about that.
All right, here we go, baby. We about to put you out here. I want to show the world why I love you, and I want everybody else to love you the same.
I love everybody, man. I love you too, man. The vibe.
We got babies. You just don't know about it yet. But anyway, question number 1. What city and state are you from, DJ Marvel?
New York City.
Hey, now. Ooh, that's different for a lot of... Okay.
These New York City boys don't play. Yeah.
I like that. All right. Question number 2. How many brothers and sisters did you grow up with in the household?
1.
Oh.
But I have 9 brothers and sisters, including myself. It's 10 in total.
That's awesome. But in the household, you grew up with, it depends on your personality. All right, this is the magic question, DJ Marvelous. What number child are you? Out of the 2. Out of the 2.
The first one.
That's what I'm trying to say. Okay, because you had certain responsibilities growing up in the household as the oldest, middle, or the only child that really shape your personality. I did a study because I'm a nerd and I analyzed everything. Okay,
let's see. We got this. Okay.
So with my study, I have determined that in a household with multiple children, especially in the society that we're born in today, the oldest, the middle, or the only children are usually the most successful.
True.
They go out there, they're making it move. Out of all the interviews that I've had, I asked them what number child are you. The majority of them were the oldest. The next were the middle, and then there's always the only. But the babies never seem to get. They spoil. Never. That's pretty dope. Thank you. All right. And now we see why you so dope. Oldest. I like that. Take control for my hair. I mean, okay. Okay. All right, Marvelous. Make sure with these next few answers that I provide that you give me some challenges, some struggles, and some success that you've been through. If you would like to share any of those stories as an inspiration to other people. Okay? So, how was school for you growing up?
It was awesome.
Really?
School was amazing. Listen, I had perfect attendance. I never missed a day of school. Even if I was sick, I was out there. Everybody was in that school rocking. I just felt like school, from being young to the oldest, I understood in high school. High school was exactly where I learned how to control your feelings, how to understand it. A lot of men can do that. They'll get their feelings broken and it's over. They're a hot mess.
Yeah.
So high school, I went to fashion industry, and that kind of shaped me into to understand women. Once you get that, it was over. So everybody from New York City, if you've ever been to fashion industry, that is a school that's technically 90% women.
Oh, you're going to get a whipping. Is that what it is?
Like I said, so I understand. So my future now is just all women. That's all I know is girls. I mean, Squirt one time now. Ew. So school was good. School was good. I know some people do struggle to school, but I want to say to people that don't have like fun like I did, they should just go to school because the teachers get paid to do something. You might as well take all that information out of their brain as much as possible, you know, to use it to your advantage. I know school, you want to play around and have fun. You could do that, but just have perfect attendance. And if you do good in school, it'll reward you at the end. Some people just don't
good
see.
in life. You'll learn some major skills in life.
Correct.
That's all life, though. Anybody you meet, you can learn something from, good or bad. So.
All right. It's a learning experience. I love it.
We learned something really good today, you and I.
Yeah. We're going to learn together.
Dope. All right, so that is awesome. Tell me, I have learned in my studies also that every successful artist or entrepreneur or whatever it is that they've taken to be successful in, they have had some type of inspiration, some type of trauma, some type of influence or reference to. What was it for you that brought you to be this dope DJ?
I'll give you a story. Squirt. And
hey.
So I wasn't going to be a DJ at all. This wasn't supposed to be my future.
Are you serious?
That's serious.
Dope at it. Okay.
So so I was supposed to be a graphic designer, like a person that does like 3D animation, like let's say Transformers or Toy Stories, or that was my imagination.
Okay.
So when I was younger, I have a best friend. His name is Ernie. So he used to be good at a lot of things, like, you know, little here and there. So he used to DJ, you know, just in his room. So one day, you know, I go downstairs every day, and he'll be like, we were supposed to go somewhere this day, and he had told me, yo, I'm gonna go take a shower, so I'm just gonna get ready, go play, you know, play with the equipment or whatever. And I was like, all right, bet, whatever. So I ended up scratching normally like a DJ would, and he freaked out. He was like, oh, I'm not gonna you won't be better than I will. That was his key word.
Oh, he challenged you. Okay.
It was a challenge. So I was like, oh, bet, okay. I was like, all right, bet. So what I'll do is, I had called my uncle, and that's when it all started. My uncle brought me my first turntable, and girl, I tell you, my mother used to be like, what mother effing noise is that crap? Like, Mom, one day, Mom, that shit ain't gonna do nothing. One day, Mom. And I remember that like yesterday.
Oh my God.
Just having that determination, people telling me you cannot or it cannot be done, that burns me aside. Even that word never, it just burns me like never. What you mean never? Right. So pretty much I made sure that word never was accomplished. So when people look back and be like, you see that word never? This is what I did with that word never. I made it into something. Because some people will take that word no, and then they'll crush their soul, or they won't believe in themselves. Be like, oh my God, that one person. But listen, you know how much people told me no? You wasn't going to be shit. You ain't going to do this. You ain't going to do that. I was like, all right, bet. Whatever. Yeah. And I just put some horse blinders on, and I was gone.
Awesome. See, that's what I try to teach the children that I teach is frustration and that anger, and you put it together in a project, and you make a hit record or something. Don't go fighting people. Go make a hit record or something. You know? Listen,
if you can take what you're feeling and putting it to something, writing a poem or whatever the case might be, you might get something. Find your talent. If you can find a talent and you can reap what you sow, you don't even work for nobody no more. You just got to just figure it out and then make it count.
So that's another reason why I created this to help and assist, because our youth today have been through so much, like our 40 and 50-year-olds have been through so much as children that they really can't function in corporate America or, you know, following rules to a job or something like that. Like, it's too difficult. That's why a lot of people have so many problems. So imagine the children younger than 40, you know, that are having these domestic violence issues, you know, witnessing crimes, murders, shootings. How are they ever going to function? So I have these classes to teach detention homes, foster children, how to take what they have, look at the business, how it works, and apply themselves some type of way. Use that frustration and those anxieties to be creative. So,
absolutely.
Awesome. Yes, that's awesome.
And I totally agree.
So, you are so dope. I got $1 million question for you, but not yet. I want everyone to know who I'm really talking to. I need you to tell us who you ended up working with as this DJ, and go down the line for me. Come on, spit it out. You holding back, baby.
So in 2000, around 2000, matter of fact, 2001, because I remember like Fabulous, and my name and Fabulous, I came out at the same time.
Mm-hmm.
I started DJing for G Unit at first.
Hey.
Which was crazy. A lot of people don't know that. It was like the Shadyville for Who Kid. And then after that, I left that team and I went to Bad Boy.
What?
So yeah, this is when my career starts.
Bad Boy. Okay.
Right. All those hit records, all that, those vibes that you want to get. So from that camp, I started DJing for a gentleman called Loon.
Okay.
Chauncey Hawkins, that guy that had a record called Down For Me. He had a record called I Need a Girl, So I ended up being his DJ in 2003. And then after that, I became Mario Winans' DJ. So that's another hit maker right there. And he's a producer, like over 50 platinum, And then I ended up DJing for the boss himself, which is Puff Daddy. Everybody's like, what?
Hey, Daddy, what? Oh my God, how was that?
So, it's amazing. It's one of those things that you just kind of have it in your mind and you dream about it, and all of a sudden it just kind of comes true, and you're like, what?
Wow.
But at that moment, you have to just do your job. You know what you got hired for. It is what it is. Boom, done. We can go have fun later. Like, it doesn't matter. Like, that's the way I click.
He's all business. We all know that. He's all business.
His shows is to the T, like, pow, 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 pow.
Right. No bull crap. Oh, so tell me, when you say you DJ for them, that entails concerts and what? Like, come on now.
We're talking about from everything, from being close to them as I need to be in their hotel room. We need to go out over the show. We need to walk around, check the vibe out. We're real personal. It's more like brothers. You know what I'm saying? So I'll be on tour with them, concerts, shows, anything that has to do with them doing a show. I'm mostly there. If all of them need me at the same time, it's kind of crazy because I can't. I'm not a triplet. Right. But at the end of the day, we have we have more DJs, and we have almost 2 of everything on the road. When it comes to Puff, it's like that. It's like 2 of us on the road. When it comes to a Mario Wine and a Loon or another Bad Boy artist, it's just me. That's my focus. That's my client. That's what I gotta do. And everybody's my friend, from the manager to security to everything, from sound check. They trust me like I was there, like literally, like I was their brother. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, because it's very important how you conduct yourself. That's the important part, how you conduct yourself, so that you can on those concerts like that. Yes.
One thing that people don't understand, besides me being a DJ, I'm also a sound engineer. I did accomplish the graphic designing as well. Later on, we could talk about it. So everything did come into fruition in due time. And it just took time, and I understood that touring the world, being on a third passport.
Hold on, I got to get to the nitty gritty. Touring the world. Could you tell me what countries you went to? Come on, now you holding back.
Australia, Scotland, Ireland, Russia, Kazakhstan or Kazakhstan. Let me see, Africa twice, Australia, Jamaica, New Kingston, Old Kingston.
Ooh,
it's a lot of countries, like a lot. I have to sit there and be like, what? Oh yeah. I
did go there, right? That is so freaking dope. That is so freaking dope. When I get this school up, you have to promise. I got you on camera. You have to promise to come visit these kids and visit the studios so that
I will visit. I love the kids. Of course, I love You know, just like you, I also told myself that I want to be a different type of DJ. I wanted to teach kids stuff that they didn't know. So I also give classes on engineering. I teach them what the industry is really looking for, not what they think they're looking for. Or, oh, I kind of think, no, this is what it is. The vibe. How can you catch it? What is it about? What do they need? What kind of cables? From the smallest things to the biggest thing. Because as a DJ, what made me last the longest was that I have a great personality, right? The artists, we always vibe together. So I've never overstepped my boundary, and I'm always making sure that client is happy.
Exactly. Play your role. Like I have my little empire that I run how I want to. But if I come to New York where you're running your station, your DJ, hey, you gotta tell them about us who's on the spot. Oh my God, you do so much. You do so much. And
of course, I mean that's what we have to do for the kids.
I'm gonna kidnap you and charge somebody ransom.
And be Marvin can have a bad day, you heard?
I love it. You are so awesome. So those are some things you've accomplished. Oh, thank you. I know. So those are some things you've accomplished, DJ Marvelous. At what point in this game, in the business that you're doing, based on your perceptive yourself, what is it that you'll be doing that says, I'm successful, I did it, I'm happy, I did it?
My goal that I can say I am successful is when I can get my mother this estate that I've been wanting. An estate for people is a mansion or a big house, you know.
Property, right.
Property, and just I can't live by myself. So I have to bring my mother and my brother. And once I can see my mother, my brothers, and his kids and my kids together in that house, that's it. That's when I could just say, hey, check, done.
Next, right.
Now I can leave it for them, and whatever happens, happens. You know, and I always took this mentality from, which is crazy, Caesar, the great Caesar. I was in Atlantic City. If you don't know, Atlantic City is like the end of New Jersey, the tip of like New Jersey. And I see this guy's name, and I'm like, I'm stuck, and I'm like, yo, how this guy is still famous in this era? That mind bothered me. So I was just like, I want to be this guy. Forget about everybody else.
What the hell? Right.
You know what I mean? I'm trying to be a legend in this game, girl. I'm trying to.
You're doing good. What do you mean? You're doing good.
You know what I mean? You just never know. You got to be like that prince. You feel me? A sign, a symbol.
Yes, you're doing good though. That is so awesome. All right,
we're doing our best.
I'm having too much fun with you. This is going to be an extended interview. Exclusive, extended celebrity interview. Okay.
Yeah.
This is my last question, boo.
Boo, let's do it.
This is my $30 million question.
Yeah.
So, you wake up tomorrow. Well, you kind of answered me, but I want to hear if there's anything beyond that. But you wake up tomorrow, boo.
Bam. Tomorrow's here.
Yes. $30 million in the bank.
And Squirt.
What?
We're going about to eat first. Squirt, on the vibes.
I'm going with you.
Yeah. Talk about.
Yes. What you gonna do?
$30 million. Yo, with $30 million, to be honest, Squirt,
I'll be your girlfriend for free. So go ahead.
You're gonna be my girlfriend because of the vibe, boo. You know the vibe.
Right. Go ahead.
For $30 million, girl, I think the most I do, I don't know, girl. All my kids would just be chilling.
Yeah.
And then I could just tell the world, you know what? To be honest, I just buy a jet.
That's pretty dope. Okay.
And I just go to school and I learn how to fly the motherfucker. So I get my own pilot's license. Forget, I ain't trying to pay nobody. I buy one. I want to fly myself.
Oh my God. So what you gonna do with the plane?
Yeah, I'm gonna park it behind my mansion. I'll be like John Travolta. You know John Travolta got his own, stop playing. Limitless, girl. What you mean?
Oh my God, that is hilarious. Now that's a new one that I heard about buying a jet. That is new.
I told myself that if a man can make it to the moon, I can own a jet, girl.
Okay.
We can figure this out.
You know, I work for Delta. You get a jet.
And
I'll take the class with you. I want to fly it too.
it can work for me, bro.
Hey now.
And
Oh, that's awesome. Oh my God, what a dope interview. You're such a dope dude. I love you to death. You already know that.
Yeah, thank you.
Rocking a little bit now for a little while. And you're also, and you can even, Murder Inc., Herb God.
Oh, that's a lot.
Scotty, we haven't told the end. Anybody, well, give them your social media. Let them follow you. They can find the rest out. We've been on here for a minute.
DJ MARVLS, MARVLS. Catch me, you heard?
All right, now.
Bam.
That is so dope. Well, I'm your girlfriend forever. Okay?
Yeah.
You see me in the building, you get across the room to your girlfriend, okay?
Yeah, I ain't telling her watch out. They coming, Squirt's coming. Yeah.
All right, be careful. I'm a fighter.
Yeah.
You don't like her. If you really like her, don't bring her around me.
Yeah.
I'm just kidding. Thank you so much for playing in my little madness, interviewing with me, being an inspiration to others, being yourself. It's all about love. You feel me? It's all about being positive, showing love, and letting everybody know what the real is. All this faking, I'm all this, I'm all that, and flashing dollars. That's not
walking
where it's
over.
at. Figure out how to get there, work there, plan. Have a plan. All right?
And
you can be cussing me out, and I'll be smiling.
Nah, you know what, Squirt? You know what I'm gonna do, Squirt? I'm about to teach some Spanish, girl. And I got one good thing for you and your viewers. You ready, Squirt?
I'm ready.
What?
I'm ready, boo. Go ahead.
So you might see me in person because I might be there this Saturday.
See, I can't wait. We gonna kick it.
What to me? I got you, boo. Yeah, listen. Anything you need from me, I'm here for you. I can't wait for you to open the school. I can't wait for to teach these kids, and I'm here to support you 100%. Because MARVLS said so. You feel me, boo?
Awesome.
Yeah, Squirt.
Thank you, boo. All right, y'all. It's been another dope-ass interview with DJ Squirt on RBCTheRailStation.com, baby. What? You better shout out to them damn Nerve DJs. Why? Because I'm a Nerve DJ. Make sure that you download my app, the UrbanCityRadioStation.com app. It's on Google Play, iTunes devices, Deezer, TuneIn, Streamer, all these station streams on. I do post on my Instagram. I am DJ Squirt. Follow me on Instagram.
She does.
I do post my numbers. I have listens all over the country. I reach 53,000 listens a month alone. I play all indie artists. Independent artists, make sure that you download your music on NerveDJsMixtape.com and get insight from all the DJs. And we have over 3,000 DJs with the Nerve DJs all over the world. Okay?
Okay.
All right, boo. Thank you, MARVLS.
Thank you, Squirt. You already know what it is. I love you. Tell your friends. Yes. Everything's good. We vibing.
Yes. All right, baby. You have a good night.
Good night, Squirt. You already know.
Good night, y'all.
Peace, fam. And you know the vibe.
RadioStation.com, the hottest indie station in the nation.
You got your nerve, and I got my DJ. NerveDJs.com.
Hey man, say man, it's your girl Rose, and right now you rockin' with DJ Squirt.
You're listening to UrbanCityRadioStation.com, the hottest indie station in the nation.